Alright, what the jock is up, everybody? Kendo here, back at it again with another video. It is time for EP3 of progressing in MapleStory for 2026. I'm a little under the weather. I am recovering. Let's see if I can do this in one take without having a coughing fit. But yes, it has been a fun week for me. I haven't been able to make as many videos as I had wished. But hey, look, we're here now. I'm on the hiato. I've been really enjoying the remaster, despite the drama it has brought. But yes, let's get uh into all the gains we made this past week. Oh, we have the overview. Um, I should probably fill this out, but I'll do it later. But probably one of the biggest things I did this week is, God, this took way too long. I farmed for 10 badges for most of my characters. This was, I don't recommend doing this. This took like 5 hours. Um, it's painful. Hey, but look, it's done. Though I did miss some. So it's not even a complete list of familiars. And there's more like above here and like below here. Like it's not there are more familiars. Yes, the process is done. As for income for this week, um, yeah, the red lost 4 bill. You'll see why. And the um, Kronos lost 2 bill. But this is a good thing, and this was a bad thing. So the Kronos account had 33.1 bill after doing bosses for the week. I think that was total. Did I spend it all? I think I did spend it all. Look, it made cash money. Now we're only at 15.7 bill. And the Ren, let's just get into it. So this is for this week. So we can see that we're actually up some CP, which is really good. We did lose event buffs. Symbols haven't really changed. It's just like the weekly income I've got for symbols. Hexa, we're now at level 10 for Wish, the main combo, which is really good. Highlight from Mystic Frontier was we've got a Dawnstar core, which is really good because I need spares. I didn't include a picture of all the spares. I'll probably make what's it called? A Dawn pendant with this. Also for Star Core that I got from, and I have a bunch of boxes. Enough Gox coins to buy at least one pendant, and we have enough Grand Spell Essences to make 7 Maester Rings, which is pretty good. Also doing a little bit of progging in Black Mage. Um, Doing somewhat decent with learning phase 3 and getting through it. Still a lot to do, but as you can see by a cheeky combat, by a cheeky Maple Scouter. Now this was done with when the event buffs were stacking, so I think I'm a little bit less lower spec than this. But Black Mage, possible. Even do easy Kalos, easy adversary, even could do easy culling. And if I wanted to, I could do a Solomon normal Kalos, which is, but yeah, it's just a lot of mechanics, a lot of time to invest into bossing that I just don't commit to at the moment. I prefer to just WAP for 2 hours instead of labbing out a boss. But look, once the boss is learnt, it's learnt, and I do it every week. Similar to how all these other bosses are. Once you learn them, that's it. You just go in and out, and it's part of your routine. I still need to keep labbing out, especially for Black Mage and Hard Saren. Like, look, if I'm focusing on Legend Champions, I'm going to have to learn these bosses one way or another. So it's probably best that I actually do put in the time. For Saren, I didn't include it here, but I can get to phase 2. It's just that I get to phase 2 with like 1 or 2 lives, so it's still lots to actually get through. Also, some insight to my rates in Eteria. You're getting just shy of 1T an hour, which is kind of nice. And also, based on this screenshot, I'm 81% here, and last week were 58%. So I gained about, this is what, 29T, and I finished, I was about 11T last week. And I've already gained a bunch of EXP as well since updating this document. This is already outdated. All right, I did include the spares. Cool. So I've only got two uh, day breaks, so getting a third will be kind of nice, especially since it'll be okay to actually equip this, since it will give me 3 set uh, Dawn boss set. I forgot what it's called. It'll give me 3 set of this. It's better than the boss accessory set effect. More gains, but it's something that I am considering. Depends how upgrading goes. You also can see that I was at 40, nearly 43 bill. This is going to be a great week because the friend was going to be at 48 bill, sorry, 43 bill. Then these shoes happened. See, look, I was looking at these shoes. They were 0 star. I'm thinking to myself, am I really going to go a month without upgrading this? You know what? Let me lab it out. I go to a Star Force calculator. I put in how much will it cost to go from 0 stars to 18 stars. Oh, it's about 4 or 5 bill. How much do I save if I wait for the 30% off? Oh, really only saving like 500 mil. Okay, bet. I'll just do it now. And I actually got to 17 stars. I tapped 15 to 17. First star worked. And I was like, oh, this is incredible. Then it was 400 mil per attempt, going from 17 to 18. And I actually think I hit protected 6 times. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Uh, so just for some context, it was roughly 10 bill. And if it was 400 mil per attempt, don't mind me, 25 taps. And I hit the six, what, it was like 15% chance to boom or something. I think it's like 6% chance to boom. Hit that 6 times. Anyway, um, so we lost quite a bit of change. Um, it hurt. I think it was a bit more than 10 bill actually, because like we're at 28.4. I was nearly 15 bill. Look, the shoes are 18 stars. We gained some damage. It is what it is. This is the price you got to pay. And the biggest reason we got an increase into our range is I redeemed the Black Heart. Cheeky 9 mil damage gained. I'm now 3 set pitched. So I thought this will help with me learning and trying to clear Saren and Black Mage. It'll improve that whenever I do attempts. Yeah, this is the Ren's progress at the moment. I am hoping, fingers crossed, if all goes well, to be level 285 uh, for the next week. That's the goal for this week. It should be only a couple more hours of farming, and then we can experience Carcion, which will be a fun time. As for this Sunday, because this Sunday is going to be a Star Force day, it is only boom reduction. It'd probably be wise. Oh, not wise. Well, look, I'm only waiting 2 weeks. The issue is that, oh, there's 2 issues. The next Star Force event is on the 1st of March. And if I could get a damage upgrade, I can clear Black Mage for the month of February, that'd be good. My next damage upgrade won't be happening until next month. But at the same time, I could just clear it now because like I'm overspecced, 176%. Like I can clear Black Mage. So, and it's only boom reduction. I probably will continue to wait. Like honestly, it's tough. You want to see gains. At the same time, it's difficult. All right, look, I'll probably try and math it out. There's a lot of gains I can make with how much spares that I have. But yeah, this is the Ren now. Moving on to the Adele. Not much happened with the Adele this week. Not as crazy as last week. Um, Cheeky screenshot of all the spares. I haven't upgraded. I'm trying to preserve how much money I can save. I did increase Hexa stat by I think 2, which is okay considering that was just from that was from just frags from Mystic Frontier and mini dailies. Also got a Hexa snapshot, Hexa score snapshot from Maple Scouter, sitting at 55k converted. You compare that to the Ren. Like the Ren is so much more undergeared, and it's nearly as strong as the Adele, which is absolutely crazy. Sixth drop is no joke. But you can see, similar with the Ren, I should be able to basically do the exact same bosses on the Adele. There's lots of work to do with this trying to lab out having actually able to do these bosses. And then I have to do it on like at least 2 characters. Yeah, not much to report on the Adele. Didn't really do much on the Adele this week. So we can move on. Now the Blaster, again, not much happened. It is interesting. It is lower than the Ren. It is lower than the Adele, not by much, which was interesting. Most thing to report is that it is nearly completed the Damien mission, and then we'll be moving on into, I forgot who was next. I think it's Will, maybe. But yeah, we're looking forward to actually gearing up the Blaster because it is class is too difficult to play. I want to juice this character so it's easier. It has so many gains to be made. It has main is just getting 4 set Bollocks. It's probably the biggest upgrade I can make in this character. And then it has a monocle I can upgrade. So I am tempted. I am doing any star forcing to gear this blaster. Like it has these 2 items that will just take this account so much further than what it is. All right, now for the flavor of the month, the Hayato. So screenshots are funny because first video it was at 49 mil, then it dropped down to 44 mil. I think the first screenshot had like a passive activated. Now with the rework, we're at 45 mil. Also, I've inlined these things terribly. All right, so the Hayato rework. We have the Jenny Pass. We have nearly maxed out on symbols. I'm pretty sure this week we'll have max symbols. B matrix is all done, and can we even see this screenshot? See the progress of the Hexa. So right now I am just looking to get level 1 Janus. Then I'll probably get level 1. Probably level 1 every skill. And then I'll focus on specking this thing up a little bit further. And it's probably going to be my second strongest character on this account going forward. Just with how strong it already is, because what have I done? You can see, well, first up, the Hayato is some kind of a lucky dog because it already has an ET. It can also full clear the, yeah, it can full clear C10. It's already on the Magnus mission. And it's getting a juiced amount of traces of darkness. Farming is actually doing pretty decent. Like what 254? It's like nearly 500 bill an hour, just shy of 6 mil rates. It's got a weapon jump, strength level 3 ring already. Even though I'll probably just be using the raw. I'm not sure if I want to sweat a ring swap. Because like Hayato does negative damage you're not during 2-minute burst. But the biggest thing is that I got 100 meso and 200 drop on the Hayato. And if we do a quick view of how this came to be. Very weird. Like compared to my Ren, we got single line, hybrid, very good. Double drop, interesting. Another double drop, interesting. Another double drop, interesting. Oh, double meso drop. And then this is double drop or hybrid. Forgot to cube this, but it's fine. We don't really need this for training, so we can just use this hybrid. But yeah, I needed, I think, two more hybrids, and I ended up getting this first. So then this one had to go double drop, and it did. So I spent about 15, 18 bill on it, which is not bad. And then with the advent of this new event, we have a vac pet. And what's interesting is that I could get another one because they are unique. You can get one when you make a Hayato, you can get one when you make Kana. This event lasts until the 17th of March. So I can just wait until I think it's the 8th of March if we go into daily gift. So I can just wait till the 8th of March and grab this second of this Mega Bernadetta, make a Kana, get it to 100 level 101 in about 20-25 minutes, and boom, we can get another 30-day backpack, which is just fantastic. So I'm at the very least doing 30 minutes a day on the Hayato. It's slowly getting up, but I'm also doing. We've got what new Leaf Mall. You can already gain some juicy EXP. I might actually redeem this. I'm actually capped. Cool. I'm already capped for the week. So I may redeem this the moment I can hit 265, so we can go to some better maps in uh, the hotel place. I don't know the name of it. But it's getting XP from this event, which is quite nice. You know, obviously, also the Ren is 89% now. Gonna love doing work already. All right, back to the document. All right, so yeah, this is the Hayato. We can see it's already got two pieces of arcane gear. I'll have to 18 star this. Uh, Again, look, it's just 2 weeks. I can wait, focus on getting money, and we can go places. Also got Maester on the Hayato. And slowly crafting some Maester rings because it definitely needs them. Did I take a photo of how much Golex coins this thing has? I can just look. We are sitting at 365 Golex coins. You know what? Let's do a cheeky. Oh, look at this high quality. Let's make an edit mid recording. Boom. There we go. So nowhere near a spare. We'll keep doing Golex to get more superior pendants. That's why we do this. So we can do that cheeky transfer to a source of suffering. But actually, I do have a spare. I did have a spare already. So we have one spare superior pendant. We have two reinforced pendants. Did not buy these. These were drops from Legacy Golex, which is funny. Don't have a lot of spare superior belts, so we'll probably have to do the 23-star reinforced tech and then transfer it over. Same with the earrings. Yeah, no drops from no superior earring drops, which is interesting. Anyway, this is the Hayato. We also have some cheeky remaster goals. This one's done. Get a 275, 280. Still doing it and liberate with the Jenny Pass. I also it is getting the fairy heart when we get enough this event, and I also need to somehow learn e-culling so I can redeem the heart. But at the same time, I have a. This is weird. Like I have look, it has an AT already, and look, I'll go back to Maple, but oh, you can also look at the FAMs. Are they is it here? I think I took it out of storage. I have one Blackheart from Lotus. And I'm like, I could just use that, and I'm probably will get more since I'm doing C10E. Well, I'm doing Lotus, hard Lotus on 4 characters now. But I may be just getting more. It'll be interesting. Like, do I need to like exert myself to go for the new heart in where is it? It's this guy. Oh, can only be used in town. Thank you. But yes, that's my heart upgrade. I need to be able to defeat e-culling. Ah, look, it's a nice challenge, and I probably should push for it. At the same time, I have a black heart. I can just use that. This is what we get. Look, next in GMS, they didn't remove black heart, so we now have this choice. We can choose between going for a plasma heart or keeping with the black hearts. Anyway, I may redeem the black heart since I do have the ET, but I also have to get the ET to at least 18 stars, like at least 2 line. That's that's cost. So yeah, probably might do that this week. There we go. I need to see the effectiveness of the Hayato without dual event buffs because we were at 50 mil. Yeah, 45. Yeah, this is exact the same as the screenshot. Because I did see Tenny boss meals. I'm sorry. What am I saying? I did see Tenny at 50 mil CP with the double event buffs. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Hayato will be libbed. I think we're on pace for week 1 or week 2 of March. I think. I'll need to double check. Yeah, that's the Hayato. Massive gains. Really enjoying the rework. Love the one-shot kill that the TMS devs are going for with their remaster. And let's move on to the other remastered character, Kana. So we can see the Kana. CP has not changed much. It is now bordering level 260. I'm pretty sure it will hit 260 today after reset. But read matrix has been redone. A couple more weeks for symbols. As for how I like the kind of rework, well, yes, you can see that's already 100 Meso, 200 drop. I can now clear Lotus and Hard Lotus and Damien. So look, I do have an issue with the remasters because their profiles have been changed to be a majority in their 2 minute burst. Is actually somewhat difficult doing min clears of bosses, especially multi-phase bosses, mainly Lucid. I've had problems with both Hayato and Kana killing hard Lucid because you need a burst to kill phase 2, then you also need burst clear phase 3, which makes things extremely awkward. You have to kind of like do half, like with Hayato, I kind of figured it out by doing half a burst, like using like Full Moon Rage to phase it, and then using Wailing Strike, whatever it's called, to kill phase 3. That's enough to do in phase 3 because it's just so powerful. But yes, very happy with the kind of rework. It's a lot more, I guess the best way to put it, it flows more coherently. And you also just press skill sequence and then you spam your button. Everything just dies. Lots of work to do on the Kana. I have been convinced, and this will be my 5th Legion champion. So working on it isn't like a priority right now. All the love is going into the Hayato. Um, I do. It all depends how far I can get the Hayato. I guess within the next 30 days. Well, now like 25. But I do want to also get this leveled up. There's always going to be more events that promote boosting EXP. But yeah, short-term goals for the Kana. Gotta get 260 complete 6 job. That'll be this week. Want to get the arcane, give it an arcane weapon, an arcane secondary. So any arcane weapons I get from doing Satani, we donate it to the Kana. So it's using a 5-star Tyrant cap. This Meso Farmer is legacy. Um, I also need to remake Golix earrings and ring, as these are currently hybrid Meso drop. So it's actually missing out quite a bit of damage. Like it's using an epic event ring for a damage item, which is wild. And I also need to change the inner ability again because passes +1 is now best in slot. But yes, it's easily I can now I could do gloom. I think when I did this, I'm not sure if I did normal dark now. There it is. It's at least clearing normal C10. Sorry, normal Tenny and Tenny. But not Varus Healer just yet. Healer's a little bit much. I think one burst did 10%. I'm thinking to myself, I don't really want to be here for I think that would have been maybe a 20-minute clear. A bit too long for my liking. Um yeah, like these boss mules should be enjoyable to play. But yes, as for gear, we have increasing a bunch of spares, which is kind of nice. Oh, that's right. I'm keeping these capes here on the off chance that I make this long term. Maybe go 21, 22 episode. Maybe was a consideration. Like due to how strong the class is, I may not need to do arcane weps. So I can like any lowest ambient drops, I can just put onto the Kana. So I'll be yes, it's a work in progress. Again, won't be working on this for a while. And I think we should speed up this video because we're already 27 minutes into this thing. All right. So Dawn Warrior, I think the Dawn Warrior only made um, Arcane Force improvements. We're at 1020 this week, up from 900. I think everything went up by 2 levels. Kind of nice. It's progressing. CP went down because it lost it lost event stats. Womp womp. We're nearing 4-set Golix set, superior Golix set. We're what, 400 coins ish away. It's slowly building up some spares. Doesn't have a lot because it doesn't have drop rate. It also needs a lot of love. EXP wise, it's still sitting at 250. It's probably going to be remaining 250 for a long time as I prioritize the Hayato and the Kana. The Shade, I think also just saw stats. Oh, that's right. I completely missed this. But like these C10 boss mules will be running 21-star Apsos. And one of the best places to get level 450 gear is Ranmaru. And I have not been doing Ranmaru on these characters, but now I will. So very easy and daily to do every day alongside the Arc and Golix. But not much changed on the Shade. It's what now? Can't read that. That's 69%. And then get screenshot of what he was last time. All right, and the Lin, final character that I'll do a showcase on. Lin is going places. Was 3.1 last week, now it's 3.5. Arcane Force is progressing nicely. Now to level 240. Dailies are getting easier to do on this character. There's 300 Golix coins. I should do, again, Renmaru as well. And this money's been transferred into storage. As it's a very nice supplement income to the Ren. 1.4 a week, which is not too bad. Especially when I'm limited to, farming 600 mil an hour. So it's like, 2 hours, 1 a bit hours of work done in like 20 minutes. It's a very strong character, especially with how much, like, this is all like epic one line shit. This is still rare. But yeah, any of the armor boxes I get from the Ren will be donated to any Lumion armor boxes will be donated to the Lin. Any arcane boxes will be donated to the Lin. Only really needs one. Any other ones, again, will just probably be sacrificed. But yeah, look at that. We're at 30 minutes exact. wrap it up here. Hope you've all enjoyed your small lap that you've popped while watching this, if you've while listening to me. That does it for EP3. This is EP3, right? And yeah, EP3. Cool. So yes, as always, have a fucking good day. I'll catch you all next week.